"25 years. Gippsland Time, commercial printing. It's what's up front that counts, and Kubota sure has got it up front. Kubota, Australia's top-selling Japanese tractor and Australia's top-selling four-wheel drive tractor.
First of the big tractors, Rumpus, 2.4-ton limited modified class, and he's away. Look at him go. No problems at all. I think you call that a full form for driving.
Hydraulic and pneumatic pumps, valves and systems, any brand, any site. Phone 051 44 5733. Winners choose Castrol, as it works just fine in your tractor, truck and car. In fact, Castrol have an oil for just about anything that moves. If you're not a racing specialist, who've been in the business for over 80 years. Castrol. In house loss, flooring or decking, contact Voltrus computerised roof truss systems. For inquiries and quotes, phone Maury Killen on 051 45 4336.
What they meant to say then was Voltrus at Valencia Creek, and phone Maury Killen 454 336 for all your timber needs. Crunchers hooked up. This is Trevor Bennett from Quambatook. Trevor Bennett's got a 350 Chev in this, driving through the old Twin City rear end. You can see basic resemblance to a Twin City there. He's away. Trevor puts up a good performance. Lifting those wheels. He's got that tractor beautifully loaded at the moment. Very well still had a full. It looks like Stuart's running a Chevy and the Road Ranger transmission. Some of the truckies around here say that's a waste of a good transmission.
Green Truck and Stuff, Tramway Road Mall, Latrobe Valley. The new motivated team for truck, industrial, trailer and car parts. for prompt supply and procurement of almost any plant or assembly. Bring truck and stuff.
93.6 for Trevor Bennett, or Rowdy as he's better known. Away from the rear, too low gear. He's away. He's doing very, very well for his first time out. Having a little traction on. Almost at a 90-metre marker. Very, very good pull for his first time out. A big hand for the boys from Briagalong. That shady crew. Has got hold of her. He's up and away. Got it well weighted up. Got all the weight on the back end and the front lifting and down. Pulling beautifully. Look at that. They had to stop the forward power. There's two full pulls. We've got Graham Elliott's rumpus and Graham Winsell, I think it is, in copper. This is what we like to see. The tractor's getting right through. Not all of them, just one or two. And the Fordson Power Major rear end. I think about right now the butterflies would be working overtime. Touch the paint on Stormtrooper. I think it might still be wet. Saw it a couple of days ago and it was still in all shades of undercoat grey and brown, but the motor was going. He's hooked up. He's got the red light at the moment. Got the green light. It's all up to you now, John. Taking up the slack and the change. Looking for the end of the track and hoping he gets there. Oh. That's what you call a very flat spot in the carby. He can still have a go. It appears to be running too high a gear at this stage. He's almost got her away, but she's backfiring through the carby. He's away. Put to the floor now and he's up and away. That's what perseverance does for you. John looks like he's showing up his lack of cube there. He just hasn't got the grunt to pull it. Bit of steam and water out from underneath there.
The Marshall, driven by Johnny Phelan, winds the wick up. Never a
Just a test run, I think, that one. Johnny Phelan getting the feeling. Plenty of wheel spin. He's not going to make it as like he did last time. 86.4 leads the race at this stage. Settles down now, gives it heat. On the way down. Looks like he's going to do it fairly easily too. Unfortunately, Agro missed by about 40 metres. 30 metres then. Trouble it is. More trouble driven by John Cameron from Kingston. He was running a Chev 307 for a Mohawk rear at the go-kart display. Whiplash on his way down. Not going to make the distance. Whiplash runs out of traction and gets it. Little Willie winds the wick up. Will Hobbs now gives it heat. Finds the right gear. Now he goes. That's a little premature on his start, but start Graham Robinson to watch yourself, driving man. What about putting your hands together? That looks like it might be the winning run. Didn't get it all the way. John Hergulet from Pakenham-Upper. The pull for Shady Lady, 99.810. 99.810 for Shady Lady. Gary Bruce must be very happy about that. Next on the grid, Blackjack. John Hurligan. He's got tons to look for down the line now. Gets the red flag, just past the 50-metre mark. Now Keith Elliott looking in second position with an 86.4. For a 9-inch Ford rear end and a Chrysler gearbox. From Brian Achiever, Ricky Slacker. Gets the red flag, Lyle Wickham driving Wicky's Whacker. Just past the 70-metre mark, I'd say. We're just about through these 750-kilogram minis. Outlaws, next on. in-law, which is part of the Outlaws. In-law on the way down. 750 Nicholas Hawk in that motor. Gets the wet. First pull. Sounds crisp. The flag. Right G-ho now. Gets whatever it takes, but I don't think he's got what it takes. Gets the red flag.
First pull in the 3.3 tonne super modified. Father Small and his tribe, you are required back on the track. Your son is going crook. Father Small and the rest of the official measurers. Quick! Quick! Plum Crazy hails from Lucendale, South Australia, and is one of these guys that turns up at all the tractor pulls come hell or high water, runs 3 454 Chevs and a Crower clutch and a WD9 rear end. Just waiting for the flags, everybody to get back into position. They're ready to put your fingers in your ears because he really makes a noise. Pretty well worked 454. He's away. Plenty of wheel spin. He hasn't got much weight on there. That stopped it, Tom. Round about the 55 metre mark. But with the horsepower he's got, he sort of just hasn't got enough traction at the moment. You wait till he gets it, and the sliver clutch is just starting to bite, going for another ratio. Doesn't appear to be running too cleanly. I'd have got a few cobweb turners since Colbinhaven.
At a height of about 4,000 feet, the 5 aircraft are now changing into a V. We call it Vic formation. The aircraft are flying at between 300 and 600 kilometers an hour, and you can see they take up a fair amount of sky. Now over to your left, they'll be executing a maneuver called a barrel roll, quite a difficult maneuver to fly, the idea being to be upside down as they pass directly in front of the crowd. Change into another formation, the geometric shape called rhombus. Again, the rhombus formation, now well up to the right, is going to be looped in front of the crowd. The 5-man team are all flying instructors at the Central Flying School Rathbase Sale. The Rolettes are a part-time team, unlike most aerobatic teams in the world which are full-time doing this. instructions from the leader, Squadron Leader John Simmons, coming over the portable radio that I have. John has been at CFS since January of this year. He was previously at CFS about 4 years ago, and in the meantime has been a flight commander flying Mirage aircraft at Williamtown. The formation is now in card 5, quite a difficult formation to fly. You can see that the aircraft resembles spots on a 5 of a playing card. Team fly is the Mackie MB326. It's a 2-seat, single-engine jet trainer, designed in Italy. I'm sure many people here today will be interested in the engine of the aircraft. It's a Viper jet engine, quite a powerful one, and it produced 2,500 pounds of thrust. If you didn't believe that a jet aircraft can fly backwards, then just watch. This is called Concorde formation, and with a bit of imagination, you can see why. And again, loops in front of the crowd, and on the completion of the loop, will be joined by the solo.
Keep cooking. See the man do the testifying act under the exhaust. Pull the pin. I've heard to pull the pin. There it is. Righto, ladies and gentlemen. You've been waiting for this for 3 years, and here he is. 1,400 horsepower Mamba jet turbine, driving through the reduction box out of an old army duck. With the best piece of reduction gear they could find, and driving through a triple plate, I think it's a Hayes clutch, but it's triple plate clutch out of a dragster. It looks like he's got it going reasonably well. Runs on kerosene like a ye old farm tractor, only strained through a couple more pair of pantyhose, keeps a bit more of the impurities out. Drives through a Massey 55k back end, out into those big puller tyres. Idling it back so he can get her into gear. Now he's building his revs up. Revving at about 17,000 RPM at the moment. Having a little bit of trouble getting it up to full rev. Drives it on a temperature gauge. Normal running temperature is about 400 degrees Celsius, but if you're not careful it will flash to about 1,000 degrees Celsius. The temperature gauge finishes there, and after that bits of red metal start coming out the exhaust at the front. That's when you go home and put the new motor in. Taking up the slack in the chain, he's away. Here it is, first time ever at Briagalong. Dave Small and Black Velvet. Look at him go, all over the track like a mad woman. On those spinning brakes, trying to keep it straight. him you won't get away.
Tell him not to get behind
She's cooking with gas. No kerosene. Huh.
Gippsland Alpine Park Expeditions will arrange a mountain adventure to suit you. Four-wheel drive luxury safaris, fully catered, bushwalking or Nordic skiing, lake safaris using your vehicle.
Gary.
something up the top there to get there.
That far side of the track. The track? Have a look at that crane. She's the oldest cranes in Gippsland. Copper is hooked up on the way. They're bouncing it away up the track. Settle down, he's pulling well. Whistling through the The Stormtrooper name comes from John's nickname. John is known as Storm, has been for many, many a long year. The Trooper, you could say whatever you wanted to about that. John's from Bundalegua, dairy farmer down at Bundalegua. One of these rich dairy farmers. Looks like Johnny's still having problems somewhere. That trick automatic transmission he's got is not tricked too well. We expected greater things of you. Shame!
Fulham. Phone 442260. The Briagalong Music Festival.
Any of you officials on the track there that are feeling a little bit peckish, there's food coming your way now. The rest of your skydivers are over here at the PA booth waiting for you. And I'll throw your parachute out for them.
McAllister Engineering, 55 Johnson Street.
A slightly smaller Kubota, 7950 DT, and had a full pull in the under 100 horsepower part. Hurry up, Kevin, the skydivers are on their way. Kevin's running out of traction on the back wheels, but the front wheels seem to be going pretty well still.